On this day, April 14th, 2024, Bayern Leverkusen won their first ever Bundesliga title in their history after a 5-0 win over Werder Bremen. Xabi Alonso literally led Bayern Munich to an undefeated season this year and broke Bayern Munich's record of 32 games without a defeat in all competitions. Leverkusen literally won 43 games in a row without a defeat in all competitions. In their 5-0 win against Werder Bremen today, Florian Wirtz completed his hat-trick and just caused a swarm of fans storming the pitch. It happened multiple times during the game, and then finally, when he completed his hat trick, the referee just blew the whistle and finished the game. This result also means that Bayern's run of 11 consecutive Bundesliga titles has officially come to an end. It's honestly insane to think about how Xabi Alonso literally took charge of Leverkusen in October of 2022. So almost the beginning of that season, but this year was his first official full season with the club. When Alonso took over, Leverkusen were literally almost bottom of the table. Xabi comes in and ends the season in 6th place. And that same momentum carried on for this season. They made a bunch of signings, including the signing of Alexander Grimaldo, Boniface, Xhaka, Jonas Hoffmann, who all had crucial roles in this year's title win. This piece of silverware also ends the mockery that Leverkusen has been facing, being called Neverkusen, that has been plaguing the German club for as long as we can remember. In their history, they finished second in the league 5 different times, which is 3 more than any other side who hasn't won the title. Back in 2002, they've lost the German Cup final, they've lost Champions League finals, and they had a 5-point lead in the Bundesliga at the time, which they completely gave up in the last 3 games of that season. So it was safe to say that the club was very cursed. And what comes with great opportunities comes with even better possibilities. Xabi Alonso has been linked with multiple clubs to be their new head coach. Liverpool has been a huge one. Barcelona has even been an option. Even the Bayern job has been up. There was no way he was going to go to Barcelona after literally being a Real Madrid legend. Liverpool was definitely something he could have considered. And the Bayern job is very tempting as well. Being a Liverpool legend, a Bayern legend, those are 2 clubs that you would want to go manage it at some point. But Xabi Alonso confirmed in March that he was going to be staying with Leverkusen for next season, despite of what everyone is saying, which really sucks for every other team because Bayern Munich are letting go with Thomas Tuchel. Klopp is pretty much retiring at the end of the Liverpool campaign. I'm very happy that Xabi Alonso decided to stay with Leverkusen for a season. I think it's better off for him to stay in that team and continue to build on the success that he's already gained at the club. What I am concerned though is normally after a season so successful like this one, especially with a team like Bayern Leverkusen where they have a bunch of great players like Wirtz, like Alexander Grimaldo, like Frimpong, like Ezequiel Palacios, there's going to be a lot of interest from clubs around the world to sign these players, especially from Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich are really known to just sign players from lower table sides to just try to improve their squad and to maintain their dominance in Germany. How likely is it for someone like a Wirtz or a Grimaldo or a Frimpong to be signed by Bayern Munich? Bayern Munich are going to be losing a lot of players. Alphonso Davies is a huge piece that they're going to be missing if they do decide to sell him to Real Madrid. In my opinion, I wouldn't be surprised if something like this happened where Bayern just starts paying hundreds of millions of dollars for all these players. But I also want to believe that the players have more pride and will either choose to stay at Leverkusen for at least another season or maybe decide to go somewhere else. Wirtz has definitely been rumored to go to either Real Madrid or Barcelona. Maybe he won't be staying another season. Honestly, I think the fans really love him and he has a lot of love for the club. So I am fairly positive that he'll stay for another year. What do you think will happen to any of the big stars at Bayer Leverkusen? Do you think that Xabi Alonso will eventually move to a club like Liverpool or Bayern Munich? I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next video.